Hello everyone, it's Andy Glen here from Sharks TV, and I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by the Sharks' most recent signing. It's number 89, Scott Henderson. How are you doing, Scott?
I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's an absolute honour to have you on. So delighted. It's big news for Sharks fans. It's just so exciting to have you back. The league's top point scorer last year. What a season it was for you. Um, what's your thoughts on it?
It was a great year last year, winning everything that we could, getting that shark slam. But yeah, getting this chance to step up to this next level, and seeing what the new owners are bringing into the team, what I'm hearing we're going to be doing. It's a very exciting time just now.
Surely it's a piece of cake for you moving up to this next level because you've been playing with the clan in Fife last season. Tell us about that. Tell us about the clan in Fife Flyers.
Yeah, it was really good experience for myself. Like the two-way contract being something I'd done for a few years with Glasgow. Um, just this year we kind of got to a point they had that much depth at forward that I wasn't really going to be getting a chance to play as much as I'd like to. I had a few people reach out to me from Fife, tell me that they had a few injuries and I would have more of an opportunity there. So I kind of spoke to a few different people, got their personal opinions, and then I spoke to Dyson and Gareth at the clan and just explained the situation. Asked to be released. Just it was nothing to do with them. They'd been great to me, but I needed to do it for my own development, and they were totally understanding. Said to me as well, doors always open, so that was all good. And then when I got to Fife, I was welcomed with open arms. Got plenty of ice time. The first couple of games. Like that's why I went. We had those injuries, and it was going to give me a chance to play. So yeah, and then from there on, Fife was a bit closer for me as well, living in Edinburgh. So it meant that I could make it to a lot more training sessions as well. So yeah, it was a really good experience.
I mean, we enjoyed watching you. I mean, obviously we saw you in the cup final, which was live on the telly against another Shark, but I don't know if you want to talk about that or not.
No, that was brilliant. Even just the experience of that was unbelievable. And I mean, Kel did well. Obviously, was happy to see him win it. Obviously, if it wasn't us, I was happy it was him. But no, it was good as well. And the game did get a bit away from us, but it meant that the likes of myself and Kel got ice time towards the end of that game. And well, it might have basically been a nothing game at that point. It's still unbelievable experience for players like us playing in front of 12,000 people on national TV. That's something that we're never going to forget.
No, it was brilliant. And from a Shark perspective, it was always going to be a good result one way or the other. Unfortunately for you, it didn't go your way that time.
Yeah, not quite.
So let me ask you about the contract that you've got just now. Is it solely with the Sharks, or are you still going to be on a two-way with an elite club?
um, at the moment, I'm not entirely sure. I've spoke to different people about it, and I've taken it as doing what I've done in previous years, and Sharks are my number one priority. So I sign with the Sharks first, and then we can sort out something else after if that's what we want to do. But as it stands, I'm signed with the Sharks, and that's me. So we'll see what happens.
It's great. It's great news. As I said earlier in the chat, they were the league's top point scorer as well. That's going to make you proud as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it was definitely good to get some acknowledgement with that, but I mean everybody says that it's not the personal achievements you play for; it's winning those trophies with the boys, and that's all I wanted to do was contribute to that. And obviously, if becoming top point scorer is what helped us get there, then great. But at the end of the day, that was what I wanted was to win those trophies, and that's what we did.
I'm kind of half wondering if it puts a bit of a label on you going into this league as well. That certainly folk will have their eyes open for you and with your elite stuff as well. But when I look through who the Sharks are starting to sign, it's a we're looking quite a strong side, aren't we?
Definitely, it's definitely going to be a strong side. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people. Obviously, being a new team into the league, there's not always a lot of expectations, but I think we're going to surprise a lot of people, and it's going to be a good season for us.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we'll just quickly go back to last season because we kind of said that Kel got the upper hand in you in that cup final. We'll not dwell on that, but he is claiming the fact that he's got seven trophies last season because obviously the Giants won the Grand Slam and we won the Shark Slam. But just thinking, I think you can argue this with him because you won 3 awards at the supporters' night as well, didn't you? Remind me what these were again.
So I got the top point scorer. I got the Supporters Association Forward of the Year and Player of the Year. So yeah, I got 3 on that night. But I mean, I guess I'll give it to Kel because, as I said, it's those team awards. So it's all right though. I'll catch up to him.
You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. Does it mean something to you getting these awards at the awards night, particularly the supporters?
Yeah, definitely. Like that's something we play for the fans. So getting the recognition from the fans that they voted for me for that, it does mean a lot to me. So I appreciate everybody that voted for me and thank you for the votes. But yeah, like I say, it was a good night as well. Everybody enjoyed the awards night. But yeah, I think getting those fan awards did mean a lot.
It was a really good night, apart from the shots, but we'll not talk about them too much.
Shots were brilliant.
Even Martin got involved in the shots, which was good. What was the highlight for you for last season?
Probably that game in Coventry. Obviously, we won a lot of trophies. So you could argue that any of those are going to be the highlight. But I think that game in Coventry against Streatham, it kind of brought it all together. There was the big game in Billingham where we won 2 in one night, and it was that last minute thriller with Kersey's goal. So that was good. Obviously, our playoffs in Altrincham, that was good as well. But I think there was so much talk around the North versus the South. Streatham last year, obviously we beat them, but they were missing a couple of key players, so there was talk around that. And they were back to full strength this year, so were we. So I think being able to win that and prove that we do deserve to be in this league that we're stepping into, I think that brought it all together. So yeah, I'd probably have to say the win in Coventry is the highlight for me. And then the bus journey back was good as well.
Do you want to elaborate on the bus journey back? Because no player's been brave enough to actually say anything that happened on the bus yet.
I think I should probably follow that trend.
Okay. We'll need to get you drunk again and just get the truth out somewhere along the line. I mean, it was an immense season, and I think it's something that you and your teammates will always have. That amazing season, you'll have that in common, and you'll always be remembered for being the first team ever to do that. But I think what's really nice about the Sharks is that you always, the players and Martin and Jamie, always involve fans in it, and the fans feel a part of that as well. What's your thoughts and any messages to the fans going forward, Scott?
Yeah, that we always make sure to try and include them, and I hope that they get involved as much as they can this year. It was probably, I'd say, the best following we had last year. Every night the tank was packed and it kept us going. That's what we play for at the end of the day. And then our travelling support down to the playoffs as well was phenomenal. You couldn't even hear yourself think from the noise that was coming out of them. So it was brilliant. And again, that's what spurs us on. So I think this year, hopefully, we can keep doing the same. And everybody just get yourself along to the rink, grab a friend, bring them along. Let's show that we have got the best support going into this new league as well.
That's fantastic. I mean, that's what it's all about. Describe what it's like being a Shark. I mean, was there any of doubt that you were going to sign again for the Sharks, or was that a kind of foregone conclusion?
I mean, it's never a difficult decision to sign with the Sharks. It's my home club. It's where I've always been, where I grew up playing, learned to play. So it's all. If I was ever to go anywhere else, it would need to be a pretty good offer, pretty hard decision for me. But as soon as I saw that we were taking this step up to the next level, it was an absolute no-brainer for me. It's the club that I always want to play for, and we're getting to the next level. So yeah, I was definitely happy to be re-signing.
It's brilliant. It's great to be a Shark, and it's great to have you signing. And I have to say, it's the efforts of the team over the last few seasons that probably got us to the level. So it's great to see you guys come back and continue your journey with the Sharks. And we wish you all the very best. I just want to say thank you so much for taking time to chat with me today, and congratulations on signing for the Sharks again, Scott.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad to be back.